What is the most traumatizing moment of your life? The night I took my son to see The Purge, anarchy and a man in a purge mask walked into our nearly empty theater carrying a machete. This was July 2014. My son Devin had just turned 19 and was home from Oregon State. The 10:40 p.m. showing was practically empty. Just me, Devin, and maybe 5 other people scattered throughout the theater. About an hour in, this guy walks in wearing one of those white purge masks with a creepy smile. Full costume, black hoodie, dark jeans, boots. "Mom, look at that commitment," Devin whispered. "Guy's really into it." Something felt wrong immediately. The man was tall, probably 6 feet 2 inches, and moved with a strange, deliberate slowness that made my skin crawl. He climbed to the back corner, directly behind where we were sitting. That's when I started watching him instead of the movie. Every time I glanced back, he wasn't watching the screen. He was scanning the audience, turning his head left and right like he was counting people. When his mask faced my direction, I could feel him staring directly at me through those black eye holes. "Devin, that guy isn't watching the movie," I whispered. "Mom, it's normal. People wear masks to horror movies all the time, but this felt different." After 10 minutes, my mother's intuition was screaming. Every time I looked, his head was turned toward our section, not the screen, United States. "Devin, I need to use the restroom," I said, standing up. "Now, we're at the climax scene. Come with me." He rolled his eyes but followed. The moment we stepped into the bright lobby, I felt like I could breathe again. That man is not here to watch a movie. Something's wrong. I walked straight to the concession counter. "Excuse me, there's someone in Theater 8 making me uncomfortable. He's not watching the movie, just staring at people." The teenage manager looked annoyed. "Ma'am, people can wear whatever they want. I want you to call the police. I have a really bad feeling." Devin gave me his mom's being paranoid look, but I didn't care. The manager sighed and made the call. 8 minutes later, 2 Beaverton police officers walked in. I explained the situation. They listened politely but seemed skeptical. They disappeared into Theater 8. 15 minutes later, they emerged, escorting the masked man in handcuffs. Here's the part that still gives me nightmares. One officer was holding a clear evidence bag containing a black-handled knife. "Ma'am," the taller officer called over, "we found a 4-inch machete in his jacket pocket. We wanted to thank you for calling. Your instincts were right." 20 minutes later, the officer's radio crackled with information that made my blood run cold. This individual was wanted in connection with an attempted kidnapping 3 days ago in Portland. A woman was approached in a parking garage by a man matching his description. Devin's face went completely white. "Mom, how did you know?" "The police told us security cameras had captured him watching our section for over 30 minutes, never once looking at the movie screen. They found zip ties in his car outside. To this day, I don't know what he was planning. Maybe waiting for the movie to end when the theater would be even emptier. But I know one thing. If I hadn't trusted that sick feeling in my stomach, Devin and I might not have walked out of that theater the same way we walked in." We never finished The Purge, anarchy. Somehow fictional horror didn't seem so entertaining anymore.